So what's your objective for holding an open house? Or criteria, better yet, what's your criteria to hold an open house? Somebody in the office asks you to hold it open? You just have a listing and the sellers are really on you because you haven't had a showing in quite a while? So we've got your motivation and reason for doing it, but how do you select an open house that generally will have higher foot traffic? So I want you to think about, why does a house have high days in the market? Is it the agent's marketing plan? Or is it the fact that the price doesn't match the features that are missing in the property? Now, if you had more features, you'd be priced right. So if the house isn't selling on the market, they probably have low foot traffic to begin with. High days in the market generally reflects the price is too high. If you disagree with that, I want you to think about it. Why aren't your listings selling, or anybody's listings selling? Is it the economy? Because there is no such thing as a tough economy. It's only tough sellers. So what's your criteria? High days in the market, low days in the market. I'm going to choose, for an open house, a low days in the market. Second thing is, I need high foot traffic. If I'm not the listing agent, I'm going to hold open somebody else's property. I want to know, have you had many showings in the last 2 or 3 weeks? If they say, no, we've had nothing, well, this is probably being held open to appease the seller. So we hopefully are already seeing good foot traffic from the existing listing agent. In addition, ask the listing agent, have you had any offers just yet? Again, if they say no offers, it generally means the property is overpriced. Where are the sellers going, you may ask? Listing agent, unless it's of course your own, but to ask the listing agent, if it's not your own listing, where are they going? Well, they don't know yet. They're just not motivated. Well, that'll tell you, again, that property is probably overpriced. Ask the listing agent this question as well. And that is, why is the house not selling? Why is this property not selling? And then the next question to be able to ask yourself or the listing agent, and that is, what is the list price? What should it be? Let's say it's at $400,000. Question is, if you're a listing agent or you're going to ask somebody else in the office asks you to hold this open, what should it be priced at actually to sell? I've heard agents when the house was $400,000 to say maybe $330,000. Well, if the house is at $400,000 and they think it should be $330,000, they're not getting any foot traffic. You will probably get no foot traffic either. If the house is $2 million, it's a showpiece, but they haven't had a showing in a year, or 3 a year, 6 months. What are the odds that you're going to get foot traffic if they're not getting any, and they're open, all the time? They can get in the property anytime they want to. The agent's got advertising and all that. There's a pretty good chance you're just going to see a beautiful home. So we also want to show well. When the property shows well, buyers linger longer. Is it really outdated? Now, there are some exceptions to this. All these things I just said. If it's flat out a hot area and the house is a dog, but there's high demand for it, well, then you should get foot traffic. But I've just heard from too many agents across the United States through our coaching division as we interview agents about buyers, that when they have high days in the market and the seller's property is overpriced, it shows average, but there's sometimes little to no foot traffic. So think about what your criteria is before you hold that next open house. Again, if this is a career decision for you, you're going to do lots of open houses. We've got to be very careful about which ones we select. You may not actually have the best listings yourself, but somebody else in the office has them. Okay, happy open house. Thanks for watching.